Hello DDRM guys. Hey, so I got a couple treats for you. Been kind of working on these deals for a little bit. So what we got is, okay, so car number one I picked up. This is a 67 Fastback GT 500 replica. The guy started, but of course, you know, it's seen better days. But it does have a 6.7 ME, I believe. So it's a 67 through 70 428. So we got lucky. So it's a 428. So I'm going to make it a pretty much as much GT 500 as I can. We'll do the 428 roller, Control Freak suspension. I haven't decided yet. Either would probably bear 14-inch rotor, 6-piston calipers all the way around. You know, it have the. When I bought the car, they actually gave me the Shelby fiberglass hood. So I still need some other fiberglass pieces. You got the front surround around the headlights and valence. I got to call Tony Branda. He has pretty much all that replica stuff and get everything from him. The surround, the rear deck lid, the quarter panel extensions, the upper scoops on the Fastback, and then the lower scoops on the quarter panels. So yeah, this thing's going to be really trick. And I haven't decided yet if it is going to be. I mean, I love Al from Control Freaks. Great guy, great customer service. That's the suspension that's going on my wing car. But I don't know if I'm going to full frame this car, so I don't know if I might do a bolt-in Schwartz performance frame. I don't know yet. I'll make that decision later on, but we're gonna, I mean, there's a lot of metal work that needs to be replaced, basically like whole car, but that's the way these are. Finding a 67 Fastback at a good price is really hard to come by anymore. So I jumped on this opportunity because I've always wanted to build a 67 Fastback and make it a GT 500. I'm not going to do the Eleanor treatment. Personally, I don't get me wrong, love Gone in 60 Seconds. Love the car, but it's been done so many times. But this car is kind of special. This car from the factory was a burnt amber metallic. I have the Marty report, clean title. So it had other couple cool features. They ordered like heavy duty suspension, heavy duty rear end. It was a manual car. So I'm gonna leave it a manual car. So probably 428 roller motor, TKX 5-speed kit. So, but the interior is, I'll make the decision, but I think I'm going to stick with the old school Ford. I think it's a brown casual with a plaid insert. I haven't decided yet, but I've looked at it. It'll be pretty trick. It'll match the burnt amber metallic. So I'll make a decision on that and go from there. Now this other car, so I just picked this up about a week and a half ago. This here is a 1970 Challenger RT that my friend had called me, and it was in the family and failed health on one of the family members. He doesn't do these type of cars. He does restores other type of cars like Grand Nationals. That's how I met him, you know, a few years ago doing my Grand Nationals. I bought a bunch of parts from him. So, you know, Russ and his wife Nancy were awesome to call me and give me the opportunity to buy this. They said, basically, let's keep it in the family, friends or family. So I said, okay, I'm not gonna pass up on that opportunity. So I drove out and picked it up. So, like I said, 70 Challenger RT. Now I got to do some investigation because now it's a roller, so there's no motor or tranny. There is a lot of parts. It's got the high back, bucket seats. And stuff. Yeah, 2 different steering columns. Now, what's interesting is this door here. It's a Panther pink. And the rocker is a Panther pink that's been painted over. So I am so curious. I think it was originally maybe a Tor red. I don't know if they just snagged a Panther pink door panel from a donor car way back when, but there's a lot of Panther pink on this car. So I guess do some investigation. If maybe the trim tag is still up there on the firewall. I haven't looked yet. Like I said, I just kind of got this car a week and a half ago. You know, it's been painted and stuff a couple different times, but I think it might have been a Tor red. I don't know. And maybe they just, you know, like I said, snagged a Panther pink, because the inside floorboard is, rear shelf is all red. So I'm thinking Tor red and a borrowed Panther pink door. But for the most part, it's got the snorkel hood. Actually, it's got two hoods. It's got the dual snorkel hood, like what you would find, you know, on a 440. And then it has the regular flat hood. Now, I'm not going to keep the flat hood, so I'll probably end up selling the flat hood and just, you know, keep the snorkel one. But I don't know, guys. You'll have to let me know, because I have always wanted an FM3 car, a Panther pink. So, I mean, it's up in the air right now. If a client wants to get a hold of me, if they're looking to do a 70 Challenger RT, you know, message me on my, you know, YouTube channel. We can go from there. We can talk. If not, you know, I'm leaning towards FM3. And my motor builder, Mike from ZZ Performance, that built my Stroker 440 for my wing car, he actually called me and said he pulled off his rack. He has a January built 1974 40, and I said, hey bud, can I have it? He goes, yeah, it's yours. I owe you one. So I appreciate from Mike. So this would have a period correct 440 in it. Now, you know, of course, rust modded a little bit. It's full suspension, brakes, wheels, tires, modern AC, you know, make it a nice, fun to drive car. So, but for the most part, somebody get a hold of me. If somebody wants to build this car, or, you know, if I end up building it. But also in the works too, not in the works, but I end up picking up a 69 F100 bump side, 68 and a 69. So those are available if a client wants to build that too. I was thinking a 7.3 Godzilla in the 68 F100 Ranger, actually is what it is. And then I have the 68 Mustang convertible, Shelby GT350. That car there has already had all the metal work done. The motor's been rebuilt. The tranny's been rebuilt. So it's ready to go to body and paint. So if somebody wants to build any one of these three cars, get a hold of me. The 69 Fastback is just finishing up, and it's turned out absolutely beautiful. The client loves the car. So get a hold of me, and we can go from there. But other than that, guys, these are the rides that I just picked up, along with the other two. So stay tuned.